You better get your sports straight. You better get your sports straight. Look it up. Google it, fool. Google it.
Welcome back to a new video. We are out here today.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yo, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Today is Monday, so you know what that means. It's another Monday. What are we doing today on the Monday Madness? Well, we're back to making some t-shirts with the heat press. Instead of using heat transfer vinyl like we normally use, we're using a Plastisol heat transfer. And the one that we're using today is one of the original ones that I got made a long time ago. So this is about a 2000, what year is it? 2019, maybe 2018 transfer. So how many, you figure out the years, how long this transfer, how old this transfer is, and you let me know in the comments, because I'm not doing that right now. But we're doing the original Pray For Us. It's in the beginning of it, they were called the Pray For Us hoodie. And no, it's not. People think it's like religious, but it's like a play on word, because skateboarding, before it became mainstream, it was more looked at like, oh, you're rebellious, you're like punk rock, hip hop, you must do drugs, you must do all this stuff. So that the Please Pray For Us is like, yeah, you might need to pray for us, because we're out here just doing our own thing, being ourselves, and not living inside this box that people like to put you in. In life, let stuff slide off your back. I like this color a lot, actually. And here's the transfers that we're using right here. So yeah, 2018, 2019, what is it, 2022, 2023? I really don't know anymore. I live in the moment, and right now we're doing this. So corner to corner, if you want to know how to do this the correct way, I'm going to show you. You hold your shirt, even a hoodie, like you can hold it from the corner, and one thing you have to do, you can lay the shirt down any way you want, but hold it from corner to corner, and then you have to go wha-bam. And if you don't make that noise, the wha-bam noise, take the t-shirt off and redo it. And these t-shirts right here, because I bought it and it's brand new and it's not washed, there's a center line right down the t-shirt. If you see this right here, that's the center line down the shirt, and then you know, boom. And if you're creative enough, like me, shout out to my grandpa, we did this a long time ago, because this heat press right here you're looking at is like almost 10 years old. Follow that line, and then you put a piece of tape down here, and then you get a tape measure, and then you tape, and you take the tape measure, and then you see this, you make your own center line. When you line this up, well, bam, with this center line, I gotta push this down a little bit, and when that center line and the tag of the shirt matches up with that center line that we made a long time ago, you know that you're in there like swimwear. You really need to use a ruler, you can. But I know from experience in doing this for a very long time, you want to put this, oh, that's hot. Hang on. You don't want to touch that like that. Should have done this before. But I already know that this is all centered, lined up. And that's just for me just eyeballing it. And for me, eyeballing it is as good as anything else. If you want to double check, you can double check. And I'm just going to double check. Oh, we're in there. Done doing this, it turned out perfect. I gotta get something to lay over or just clean my mat off, because this is my shirt. It's just, I don't know if you can see it, probably not, but it's in there like swimwear. It just looks you could see my mat, the marks from the mat. So I gotta get something like a cloth to put over the mat, and it won't get those marks. But the back turned out perfect. The reason why it took so long to get the back, I forgot this is a perfect square on the back, and my pillow is not that wide because the back print is 12 by 12, and that pillow is not 12 by 12. So I didn't want it to lay over, and then I had to take the pillow out and dial in the settings real quick to do the back. But this is super sick, you know. Most of the time, we're gonna keep it real. So, screen printing, yeah, cool. Plastisol heat transfers, super dope, because like I said, do the math and you leave a comment and tell me how old these are, and I'll let you know. But other than that, like, this is what happens when so say you have a company. What is it? Like this like, for example, I made this sweatshirt Monday Madness last week. This was the hoodie that I made last. So this company right here. So let's say they got new workers. This is a painting company. I made it look like I was a painter. Let's say you have a company like this painting company. You hired a couple new people and you need 2 or 3 shirts for these people with their name on it and whatever. So the thing is, this is what I'm going to do. And this is what they do in the screen printing industry too. Same with like returning graphics. Why would I keep a screen with your graphic on if you only order shirts like so every 6 months? So like you make one big order every 6 months. So you get that one big order, that's 6 months, and then you do another big order, another 6 months. I'm not going to keep that design on that screen because that's real estate on that screen. So I could blow that screen out, put a new graphic in there for somebody else, do a couple of their graphics, and then if they do big orders every 6 months, you get the Plastisol heat transfers made, so it's easier. I am not going to burn a screen just with that graphic to do 2 or 3 shirts. I'm going to keep these Plastisol heat transfers around because you do big orders every 6 months. So what's the point of keeping a screen around when that's valuable real estate for different graphics on different screens? So I'm just saying, look it up. People think, you know, screen printing, yeah, it's an art, like it's an art form to get it down, but like production wise and like seeing t-shirts as a money-making deal, that's what I do. Plastisol heat transfers are just, it's easier. Some brands that you're wearing right now, look at your shirt, it might be screen printed, but it, like, sometimes they are like big brands because it's just efficient. It's like efficient in the production of doing the Plastisol heat transfers, other than ordering a million shirts, screen printing a million shirts, and sitting on a bunch of product that you know is gonna sell, but it's gonna take time. I'd rather sit on, you know, 50 transfers and make shirts when the orders come in than sit on 100 t-shirts. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So this has been an easy Monday Madness. We're just out here just floating around like we're out here doing things. So I dare you to subscribe. I double dog dare you to hit that like button. And we're out here 3 days a week now, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.